is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Crumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Keeping it on the ground here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this time it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Terrapins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's got it near the end scores! Touchdown, Maryland! Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. We'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A handoff to the back. He finds some space. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the right side. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Terrapins looking to keep this drive moving.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. They're set now to try the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO is complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he let the ball go. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Terrapins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's done. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The Terrapins will look to convert here on 4th down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Terrapins will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Players are down the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big gains like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Terrapins will send the punt team onto the field.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
He's going to try to return the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And now from the pistol formation. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's got it again. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
It's an out route. The catch made. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Here's a run call on third and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. A quick throw to the right. Catch made down inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Great aggressive play calling here by the offensive coordinator. You go with the 4 verts. You're trailing in this game. You're running out of time. Why not give your receivers a chance to get downfield, and a great throw by the quarterback?
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. The back's got it. They're able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Maryland. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200.
Man, looking for a big play here. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception.
Could take it all the way. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The defense showing blitz here. Leaning on the run game here late. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Big throw caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Terrapins will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
Nope, he is stopped short. The defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Terrapins. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he knocks through the PAT. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball is picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.